All right, so good evening everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will try to have a tutorial on how to check if your journal is indexed in Scopus. So for that is there is a website. So just go to this one, publisher, the Scopus preview or scopus.com. But then if you don't have an idea like which journal that you wanted to work on, let's say you're still working on the manuscript and you have a lot of references. So basically what you'll do is, let's say you found an article, let's say biomass, okay, body structure, drives biomass. So let's say you found this article. This is from USDA, and let's just find another article. Plant Ecology and Diversity, Journal of Plant Ecology, and Annual Review. So we can just click that, and my mouse is not working, but let me just try this again. All right. So here you can see Annual Review of Ecology Evolution. So you can just copy that and put that one to your Scopus. So there is criteria, subject area, title, publisher, and ISSN. So you can just click the title of the journal and click it there if it will show. So yes, that's how you check the journal if it's under Scopus. So you can click that here and review of ecology, and then you can check the covered by Scopus. So basically, it was started in 2003, but then it's only up to 2025. So if you wanted to publish in 2026 and it's not an index in 2026, so that's a problem. So let's say for to those um, faculty that are working in the Philippines for a university, so they have this promotion that they need to publish an article in under Scopus and also for Web of Science. So you have to check the Scopus coverage because sometimes it matters, and the able readers will verify if your journal is indeed covered with this particular indexing. So there is another way of doing it. So let's say you found an article. So this is a journal that I've been working. I've been publishing this journal twice already. So basically, I looked at when I just trying to look at the indexing. You just click the indexing, and then you can see there indexing. So Scopus. So either you can click that, and then it will automatically redirect you to Scopus. So basically, it is started in 2019, and then you have here 2026. So, but other journal didn't show that. So let's say there's another example. So let's say Journal of Diversity Studies. So I've also published this, but this it's not a Scopus index. But I just wanted to publish it because I think the journal is looks good. But then if you try to look at there, they said for example for this one. So let me just check the indexing, and then we can so that I can explain. So here is indexing. Yeah, here index abstract. And then it says here that they say it's Google Scholar, Crossref, semantics, and blah blah blah, and this and that. So they have said Web of Science, additional Web of Science index zoological record. But then if you verify that in Web of Science, this one, so it will not show. It says odd bug black. So basically, I would I would not trust this way of uh putting indexing and it's not there. So another example of let's say let's just find annals of tropical research. It's also published by besides the university. So this is recently accepted by Scopus indexing, I think last year. And then we try to um look at Let's just wait for a minute. I'm not sure if it's working. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think my connection is very slow. So let me just go back to that. So let's just find another article. So just go back to Scopus. So again, you can search there. Let's say if you don't know the journal yet and you just wanted to randomly check everything that you have. So you can just let's say subject area, and then you can just type forestry, for example, and then it will appear already here. And then you just click that and then apply, and then basically zero results. So basically you have to close this first so that it will not be confused with the subject area. So this first is I'm gonna do that, and then last this one, and I'm gonna retype forestry and this one, and then apply. So you can see there are only 240 results of uh journals that are indexed in Scopus that is related to forestry. So you can see a lot of number one is Journal of Bioresources and Bioproducts and so on and so on. Currently, forestry reports, land use policy, and so on and so on. So if you are kind of interested, like okay, like your paper is more like a general forestry or whatever that is, or you could maybe your paper talking about biomass and bioenergy, you can click this one. Uh, or let's say you could say, okay, my manuscript is all about forest ecology management, so maybe I could do that, and then you can check here that the Scopus is covered from 1976 to 1979, and then from 1982 to 2026. So basically, if you wanted to publish this year, then you are in the right track. So 2026. All right. So another one is, let me show you another thing here. So biomass and bioenergy. So basically, they started in 1991 and up to 2026. So you have to make sure that it is index, the year that is being covered by Scopus. So I think now it's working. So annual subtropical resource. So basically, what you can do is directly go to indexing. You can see here indexing, agris, cabby, crossref, dimensions, DOAG, and so on and so on. So they have even have Google Scholar, Europe Hub, the Philippine e-journals is listed, and then they have the Scopus. So when you click that Scopus, then it will automatically direct you to another subtropical. So basically, you can that. So they are indexed in 2021 to 2025. So basically, it's good, and yeah. But then if you wanted to publish this year, then I think that would be a problem. If I mean, it depends on the publisher, because if they wanted to apply the for 2026, then I think they can do that. But I think for now is I'm gonna like stick to what is here, but definitely it can change in no time. So basically, the year 2026 still not yet finished. So basically, you can just wait, publish there, and then you can just verify it after the end of the year, and maybe that the Scopus coverage is already including 2026. So as you can see, other journals, so they have already written their 2026 and 2026, and also the one that I've been working. There's Scopus. So if you click that again, you can see so from 2020 2019 to 2026. So basically, this is how you just check the journal if it's Web of Science or Scopus. And then again, if you are not sure yet with your if you don't have or you don't know where to publish, so again, you can when you uh start with your manuscript or your references, of course, you will use Google Scholar to access all the how do you call it journal. So basically, for example, for this one, so drivers of subtropical forest dynamic, the rule of functional traits, forest structure, and soil variables. So actually, you can click that, and then you can already have access to the manuscript, and it's kind of interesting. Like you will say, okay, it looks good, and I think I can also publish it here. And what you can do is basically you can just type this Journal of Vegetation Science and go back to your Scopus and then just click the I would just go for a subject already because it's no maybe the title because that's the title of the journal, and I'm gonna click that and then it will automatically, oh no, found what happened, but let me just uh check that here first. So one result, so Journal of Vegetation Science. So see, and you can check that if it started in from 1990, and then still the coverage for Scopus is up to date, which is 2026. So I think that's all. And let me just what's wrong? So let me just and hope you learned something today. And again, follow my YouTube channel and subscribe. So this is my YouTube channel. So there's a lot of videos already here. So from modeling to basically it's all about research training, data analysis, scholarship, and academic success, travel aspiration, and personal development. So basically, I just want to share what what I have learned across when I was traveling a lot. So I traveled to 8 countries, and one of these videos I will try to share with you my experiences as to studying in Germany and also studying in Czech Republic. So I did my master's in University of Göttingen, Germany, and then I also finished my PhD in Czech University of Life Sciences Prague. So I think that's all, and I hope that you are following my YouTube channel, and I would be happy to give you some advices if you need some help. All right, so that's all, and bye bye.